Well, so far about the school, everything has gone pretty smoothly. We did have 1 or 2 delays, but not by, up by about 10, 15 minutes of what we wanted to be in terms of arriving at the schools. We would have deployed all of our senior management across the network. So I was tasked to go into Springer Memorial and Parkinson, as well as passing through Hoyte and checking certain points along the routes. Our operations manager is at large school currently. She also has to pass by foundation and Springer. The thing is that we want to make sure that we're getting it right because with the COVID protocols and all the adjustments made to the schools in terms of the amount of children going to school, the time that they're going to school, because we have some schools that would normally start at 9, now starting at 8:15. Parkinson, for example, is normally a 9 o'clock school, but that's now at 8:15 to 11:30, and then 11:30 until 2:50. So the juniors going for 8:15, and the seniors going for 11:30. So it's those kind of dynamics that we have to manage on the ground. So therefore, we have a larger contingent of senior management and senior officials of the transport board on the ground and at the schools.
And you all are going to be incorporating these staggered school hours into your school bus schedule?
But we have no choice. Remember, we have to move the school children, and we have to still move our normal commuters. We still have TAP, so we use a combination of the TAP buses and our normal buses and the normal school system that we have in order to ensure we get everyone out. So it is going to be a learning week. Today we kind of stumbled upon a lot of things we did not expect in terms of the volumes. So the volumes are actually a little lower than what we anticipated in some instances. And again, it's COVID. The schools have put different arrangements in place, so each school has a unique arrangement. So we have to build that into our network. We did have some of the information before, but we didn't have all for every single school. And then it's a fluid situation the schools are managing as well. So things may change as days pass. So we were just trying to manage it as best as we can. How the routing is designed is also based on the zoning that the Ministry of Education has. So you look at the zoning, and then you look at where your movements are. The schools like Aline, for example, they have services starting out here, us here in Fairchild Street. So if a student is coming from, let's say, Christchurch, they may have a situation where they may have to come to town. You can't route for every single student. But to answer your question, yes, that has been taken care of. The Aline School, from our reports, we have a customer service rep down there. And I spoke to her about 15 minutes ago, and she said that all of the buses have arrived. So that is very good for us because that was like around 25 to 9. Her last bus arrived around 25 to 9. And she was there speaking to the principal, while I was on the phone speaking to her. So it seems that we had a smooth start, but there are some areas we're going to have to look at. There is a school where we have some congestion, which has delayed our service coming back out.
Can you name it?
And that is significant. 15 to 20 minutes different is a significant delay. So all in all, we are going to work with the schools to make sure that everyone is covered. I just had a long conversation, as I told you, with the principal of Parkinson. And I know that Miss Woder has gone to, which is our COO. She is at Grantley Adams. She's on her way to Aline. So we do have a large-scale management on the ground dealing with the schools.
We're in Fairchild Street now, and we're mainly seeing very, very few school children.
It would not be similar because we have some schools doing like first farms on one day, second farm on the next day, third farm on the next day. I think Garrison is doing that from my memory. I hope I'm not wrong, but from my memory, based on the conversation I had this morning, it's put up so many different schools this morning. So you would have a reduction in the first instance. But what we have managed to do too is to get all the services out. So that is why as you move around, even as we were moving around, we are not seeing any children on the road really. So that is a good thing as well, because normally you would see what we got. Some people say children that's alarming, children hanging around the road. We are not seeing that, and we are very happy about that. So at least we got majority of the children off the streets very, 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 very quickly.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.